This is your boy Omega. Welcome to a brand new Comic Crusaders special. You know what it is. Today we're gonna talking about what's on that box. Which one? The Redbox. With who? The king of the streams himself, my main man, my big homie, Mr. Chris Woolsey. Wepa, homie, how you doing?
I'm great now that I'm hanging with you. What's going on?
I'm doing awesome, brother. Thank you, man. Last time we were talking all that crackle goodness. Thanks for that. And today, folks, we talking Redbox. Redbox also got it going on, baby. Yeah, and guess what? It's also free. Everybody's favorite four-letter word.
No, we love free. What's better than free? That's what I always say.
All right, brother. I mean, what have you been up to since the last episode?
It's been busy. It's been really busy. So, you know, we're talking Redbox. A lot of people know Redbox by the kiosks that are at the convenience store, the grocery store, the gas station, wherever. 32,000 kiosks around the country. And you can obviously rent physical DVDs there. Right now we've got Top Gun Maverick. We've got the Super Mario Brothers movie doing really, really well for us.
We're for rental right now already? Yep, wow, yep. Time flies. Back in the day, we used to wait months.
Are you kidding me? I would hang out at the video store waiting for the VHS
return, right?
to arrive. Yeah, remember they'd be like, "Oh, we've got 8 tapes, and one of them's supposed to be back," and you just sort of just mill around. You go get a Slurpee, come back.
Not even. I'd be like, "Yo, do you?" I always used to be like this, Chris. Do you know the person? You know, sometimes they answer yes. I said, all right, bet. So if you know them, about what time do they normally come around? And then I'll be there 10 minutes before, just like you say, milling around, bullshitting, and waiting for that. And once they get there, like, oops, yoink, thank you.
Totally. Yep, I remember. You go to Blockbuster, and I'd always have them open up the return bin, and I root through the return bin. And
I just heard it drop. Yo, check.
Totally. Those are good times.
People do not know our mission for entertainment back in the day. Now they just sit down at home, snap, and they turn on an app like Redbox, and it's all catered to them.
It's almost too easy. Too easy. Yep, for sure. And then obviously you can rent even more recent, you know, like just out of the theaters, in some cases even still in the theaters. And for a few bucks more, you can rent those top flight movies. But then Redbox, like Crackle, also has a free streaming service where there are thousands of movies and TV shows, and they're all absolutely free. You just have to watch a couple commercials. But click on your favorite title, boom, it starts playing. You don't have to pay a dime.
Oh, and you see, folks, not a dime. It'll make you happier, right? You can use those dimes for other things.
That's it.
Look at let's show you what they got.
Oh, yeah. So we've got Aragorn himself, Sean Bean. I don't know if you were a fan of the Lord of the Rings. Have you heard of that movie, Al?
Yes. I haven't not watched the last film yet. That's the only one I have not.
Are you serious?
Watched. Yeah, I have. That's the only one. But I'm gonna sit down and finish it. But it's actually a franchise I've enjoyed. I just sit down and soak those in because they're so long. I just don't want to move for 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I mean, 3 hours.
He's amazing in it, and he's great in this. So this is a feature. He plays. It's a period action film that takes place during the first wave of the bubonic plague during the Middle Ages, and Sean Bean plays a monk who has been tasked by the powers that be to investigate a small village in the hinterlands where supposedly people are being brought back to life after dying of the plague. So you've got a little history, you've got a little action, and you've definitely got some jump scares in there. It's great. Sean Bean is awesome as always, but check this one out.
Yeah, medieval zombies are definitely scary because, you know, they really didn't brush their teeth beforehand. Could you imagine?
Seriously. Oh, my gosh.
Halitosis all around. The healer, Wepa. That's exactly what they needed now.
Right? Exactly. Speaking of
What's this, Chris?
bringing people back from the dead, so this was a little gem. I had never heard of this film, and I just popped it in one day and was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So it's starring Oliver Jackson Cohen from The Haunting of Hill House, and he plays this like trust fund baby. He's like playboy, big man around town, sleeping with everybody, with a pulse. And the family, or the people who control the family money, decide that he needs to grow up, and they decide to relocate him to help him get sort of a reset on life. And so they move him to a small town where he takes an ad out in the paper. Back in the city, he called himself the healer, and he basically could fix anything technological. Okay. So he puts an ad in the paper saying the healer has arrived, thinking that people are going to know who he is. Unfortunately, people assume he's a faith healer, and they start bringing all of these people who are desperately ill to his front door to get healed. And the crazy thing is, he's able to do it.
Oh, snap.
And so there's a little mystery to it. There's a lot of intrigue, but it's actually a really heartfelt movie. I'm a big fan, and I just thought it was a beautiful film with a really touching story and a great message. And check out The Healers. Also has Jonathan Pryce from The Crown and Camilla Luddington, who was one of the regulars on Grey's Anatomy. So lots of good performances.
I'd probably turn this into an action film because, the healer, trying to get assassinated by pharmaceutical companies, has to race around the world,
Exactly. No joke.
It would be crazy. I give it a year. For who? For what? What's going on? Who gets a year?
This one is super fun. So this is starring Rose Byrne, Rofi Spall, Stephen Merchant from The British Office, among a million other things. Anna Faris and Minnie Driver, who's hysterical in this film. So it's about a young couple, and they get married, and everybody at the wedding, they're both like hipster players, and everybody at the wedding is like, I give it a year. So cut to a year into their marriage, honeymoon glow is kind of wearing off. They're both sort of realizing all the warts and the thorns in their relationship. And lo and behold, as these things often do, some temptation pops up in both their lives. And it's a story of what they decide to do with that temptation, and will their relationship survive. But it is really good, super funny. Everybody in this is hilarious. Stephen Merchant, I would watch that guy read the phone book. He's great. But yeah, really, really, really fun stuff.
Excellent. Oh, no, you guys don't.
We do, as a matter of the fact.
Oh, no.
Terrifier 2, because there were so many unanswered questions from Terrifier 1. Damien Leone's horror classic, Terrifier 2. What do you need to know? It's an angry clown. That's like pretty much a recipe for terror. You've got a fun house. You've got a crazy killer clown. He's not from outer space, but he is horrifying. And I think in a lot of people's books, the Terrifier franchise is one of the better horror franchises of the last decade. So,
my brother loves this stuff, and he calls this gore porn.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Splatterpunk. Yep.
Yeah. It is an insane movie. When I watched it, I'm like, they could have just left it at 1. All right, come on. Stop. Brutal. Yep. Yeah, but Damien shout out, Art the Clown shout out. Oh, yeah, crazy flick. What's this? They don't look alike, the double.
I know, right? So this is really fun. If you like early Coen Brothers movies, this one really has a feel of like the Hudsucker Proxy, if you remember that one. But so it kind of takes place in this sort of like alternate dimension. It's supposed to be Earth, but it's kind of like an Earth that you don't really see. Jesse Eisenberg plays, he's just a cog in the wheel. He's a lower clerk in this gigantic government agency organization, and he's ignored by everybody in his life, his boss, his family, the girl at the office that he has a crush on. No one knows this guy exists, and he desperately wants to be seen. One day there's an announcement that they've got a new employee, and the boss ushers this new employee into the room to introduce him to everyone in the office, and lo and behold, it's Jesse Eisenberg. Like, it's the same guy, but no one seems to notice but him. And so he's trying to figure out, like, why is this new employee, why is he my doppelganger? Why does he look exactly like me? And it's great. Mia Wasikowski from Alice in Wonderland is in it, and Wallace Shawn, who's one of my favorite actors from The Princess Bride. Inconceivable! He plays the boss. It's an odd movie. If you like bizarre, kind of like Meeting John Malkovich, it's got that sort of, like, you know what I mean, where you're watching it and you're like, I think this is Earth, but it doesn't feel like Earth. It's
off.
Really fun. This one, yeah, it was a hidden gem, and I think your audience is really gonna like it.
Folks, you know where to check it out. Redbox. That's free. Woo! Tyrell. What happened with Tyrell? Why he watching his back like that? Who's after Tyrell?
Oh, Whitey is after Tyrell, let me tell you. So this is kind of in the same vein as like Get Out, and movies like that, where it's taut. And you know when you watch Rosemary's Baby and there's nothing going on, but it's just unsettling, and you're like, I don't know what's happening, but it's not good, whatever is happening here.
And there's like a buildup of energy somewhere going on. You're like, what? I don't like this feeling.
So Tyrell is about this guy named Tyler, actually, and he is the only black guy who's invited on this all-white bromance weekend. So a bunch of white guys from the office are going up to this cabin out in the middle of nowhere, and they invite Tyler along, who sort of reluctantly comes. And as the movie goes on, relationships are sort of revealed, characters are revealed, and it just gets more and more uncomfortable every scene in the movie. If you like Get Out and you like sort of racial allegory, check this one out, because it's very interesting. And
never heard of it. So good.
Interesting. Yeah, it's got a lot of interesting things to say about race relations and just how we relate to each other on an interpersonal basis.
Well, listen, if I was the only Latino being invited amongst a group like that to go to a lodge, I'm thinking horror movie. I'm like, no, I'll probably be the first one to get it, so I'm good. I'll stay home. I've seen my horror movies. I'm good.
Right? You know how this movie ends.
Don't play with me. Oh, and then also available on Redbox. Wow.
Yeah.
A double.
It's good stuff.
Last time, folks, I say that because when we were talking about Crackle, it's also available there. So there you go. Folks, go. You get a double. You cannot escape the greatness of Nick Cage.
This is true. So the only places you can see Willy's Wonderland for free are on Redbox and Crackle right now. So Chicken Soup for the Soul family has it exclusively for free at the moment, and it drops on the 13th, by the way.
Because it's not even available yet, guys. So get ready, put it on your list, make a date. You know this. You need Redbox and chill, all right?
There you go.
Exactly. That's the new one, all right? That's how you do it. All right, folks. Wait, Stephen King, huh? What's this?
You didn't hear about this one, did you?
No, what is this? You can't kill
Stephen
King.
This is You Can't Kill Stephen King, and it's a horror comedy about a bunch of teenagers who go up to a cabin in the woods right near where Stephen King lives, and all the characters and plot lines from his books and movies kind of come alive and start picking off these teens one by one, and they've got to figure out what's going on and how they can stop it. Really creative, really fun. If you're a fan of Stephen King, it's great because it's got all the callbacks and shout outs, and you can kind of watch it and go, oh, I know that one. Oh, I know that one. I know that one.
Nice. Oh, I didn't know this. All right, this sounds like hella fun. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm definitely going to check this out. Can't wait. There you go, folks. You see, that's just but a tad of what's available for free on Redbox. Again, you go to the website, get the apps, do what you got to do, but you got to get it because it's free, folks. Gratis. Gratis.
That's it. Download it for your phone, your tablet, your
everywhere.
TV. Go to redbox.com. You can cast it to any device. It's everywhere you want to watch movies and TV shows, and it's always free.
Yeah, definitely. And again, they're curating some top stuff. So there you go to keep you thoroughly entertained. Thanks, Chris, as always. I appreciate you. Hope to catch you real soon because I know there's one more piece of the family we have to talk about soon. So I'll catch you on that one, huh?
Absolutely. I'm counting the minutes.
All right, folks, you know what it is. Follow everything Redbox. Like I said, I can't preach that enough. It's free, wonderful free entertainment, all right, that they're curating over there. And, of course, check out the rest of my family, Comic Crusaders, Undercover Capes. Hasta la próxima. ¡Wepa!